Ko Julian Chisholm tōku ingoa, he kaimahi ahau o Patuhara Keke Te Pou Taio. I'm a member of Te Ruarangi and the Pou Hautu or co-convener of our Te Pou Taio unit. So in my view, the partnership's been one that's probably had its ups and downs, but certainly over the last decade it has really improved a lot. I think that the regional council, perhaps the politicians and some of the staff are sometimes a little bit fearful about making big forward steps in partnership with Māori, about what that might mean resource-wise, capacity-wise and politically. So leadership has been, has really grown in that space. The capacity of the staff has really grown in that space. And now I feel like in recent times there's a real manaaki reciprocal relationship between Hapu and Iwi and the regional council staff. There have been really specific benefits for Patuhara Keke through this partnership, not only through being a member of Te Ruarangi, but also through our mana whakahono and existing, and strengthening relationships that we have across all levels of council. And that is a number of projects that have been either funded or supported with information or resourcing by NRC. A massive one for us has been this climate change funding from NRC, which has allowed us to do a new climate change chapter, and part of that was a whole lot of mapping and creating a toolbox for Aotearoa, specific to Aotearoa, that our whānau can use, that our trust board can use, that we can use as a Pou Taio unit to look at long-term what sea level rise is going to do to our whenua Māori, potential treaty redress properties, our industrial partners all around here, what that's all going to mean, help us plan Marakai, help us decide where, if we might have to relocate wāhi tapu and things like that. So it's just a really good foundation that funding has provided to take us forward into an actual implementation plan. From a purely process point of view, Taiki has been really good. We can now see all the ways that those activities are being undertaken, which team and council is doing it, where there's gaps, where we need to improve. What I think that could be improved in the relationships with NRC and Hapu is really, I guess, the way that we deliver on taiki. A lot of it's around communication and reporting, and I think taiki has really improved that for us. We know what projects we're doing and council's doing, or we're doing together, that are helping us to achieve those key outcomes and goals. But sometimes there's misalignment, so you might get something that comes through the agenda at Te Ruarangi, and we're kind of wondering how come that decision got made with no hapu or iwi, no input from our representatives, and that can still occur now. So not much, much less than it used to with the partnerships that we have in place. Te Ruarangi came about at a time when there was no Māori representation on council. There were no wards or seats, and it was really needed to plug a massive gap. Since then, we did, we have got Māori representation, and I think there was a bit of a few people were probably wondering, is Te Ruarangi still needed if we're going to have the Te Raki sort of representatives? I think it's proven that it's proven itself that it is still needed.